And now for my question. And this one is for all of you. Out of the entire series, what was your favorite episode to film and act in?
Either Brazenwood with Anna or cheerleading with Anna. Yeah, those are both I don't know anything about football or watch football, but I love football movies and television shows. And I was really excited to get to be a football player. That was awesome.
You were.
Yeah, I know.
She's like a kid in a candy store.
I know. Made friends with the whole football team. It was great. And Brazenwood was just like so much fun.
I know.
That was a great day. Days.
Oh gosh, it's so hard. I really liked the Hecuba prison episode.
Yeah.
I had a really good time in that episode. Yeah.
Which was
Yeah.
the Hecuba one? Was that the first
It was opener
one?
of three.
Opener
First,
301?
301.
Yeah, 301.
Caged Faye.
Right.
I can't.
I don't know. I mean, like there was so many, but I mean, I guess specifically for Dyson, the Brotherhood of the Wolf or something like that, where we did the flashbacks and stuff.
205.
205. Thank you. That was so fun to just like engage in that backstory
What
and like.
episode was next?
Be right.
It's one of the only ones I did in season 2.
Really?
I did 3 episodes in season 2 out of 22.
Okay, you should just stop talking because you sounded so great when you're like 205. It just went downhill after that.
I know, I'm bitter.
Yeah. Anyway, that one was for me. I loved it.
Yeah, there's so many. I can think back to some that were funny, and I had a lot of fun. But for some reason, there's 2 standing out of my mind yet that none of you guys have seen yet. And you will see. It's from season 5. They would be episodes 13 and 14, because I felt like a lot of stuff happens, and we have to deal with a lot of stuff as a collective group, and it was pretty damn intense, I gotta say. And that's all I can say. This answer will have more meaning in early 2016. I can't.
I really like the scene where I had to chop my hand off.
Oh yeah.
And the thing about that scene was, they used to like to do, compress all my scenes into one day. And
We weren't even supposed to shoot that scene that
that's
day.
what I mean.
Yeah.
So I had a whole monologue. It was like 12 pages of script. So I get a call, I think it was like 11:30 p.m. on the Sunday. I was supposed to film on the Tuesday. And apparently some people in San Diego Comic-Con didn't get on the flight.
No, the flight was delayed,
Well, yeah.
not because we didn't get on it.
We just didn't get on it. We just
like San
we were
Diego so much.
We just stayed.
They just stayed. Anyway, they missed their flights. Or there was no flight, so they got delayed. So I got a call from Wendy Green, the lovely Wendy Green, at 11:30 p.m. asking if I could come in at 5 a.m. and do all of my scenes in one day. So it all got pulled forward. But once again,
But you did it.
it's lucky I was classically trained because I knew what to do, learn my lines. It was easy peasy. But that was a fun scene.
That had to get mentioned. Okay, next.
My comment for Paul is, Paul, you look absolutely fabulous in heels.
I thought you were going to say right now, and I was going to say, you sure? You need glasses.
And my question is for all of you. Besides the storyline for Bo and Dyson and Lauren's triangle, personally for y'all, would y'all have chosen Bo and Lauren or Dyson and Bo?
Me! Or how about Tamsin and Lauren?
It's really a love polygon. There's like, there's a lot of sides to Bo's love.
Yeah,
Not me.
she does.
You're the spin-off. It's gonna happen. Bo and Bex.
Yeah, that's it. That's our answer.
I feel
Yeah,
like we have
honestly.
to be a vault on that answer. We can't talk about that.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Nice
for
try.
coming out.
Hi, I just want to say this is my first con of any kind, and you guys really made it special.
Thank you.
My question is
Guys,
for
make it
Zoe. You're obviously a very funny person in person or in real life. And season 1 to 4, Lauren was so serious. Everything was so serious for her. And then season 5, you had a lot of comedic scenes, I think, you know, cake in the face, you know.
Yeah, that was fun to shoot.
I wonder, did you go to the writers and say,
17
hey,
times.
guys, can you lighten it up a little bit? Or, you know, was it a
What's that?
conscious thing?
I didn't catch the last part there.
What's that?
I didn't catch the last thing you said.
I said, well, did you go to the writers and say, hey, guys, you know, can you lighten it up a little bit for Lauren? Or
No, I mean, we did talk a little bit about it. You know, I certainly wasn't, it was never intended for me to be a comedic character, and you know, every now and then, Emily Andras is actually quite funny herself, just she's naturally quite funny, and they all were actually, all the writers had a really great sense of humor, so every now and then they would do that for me, and you know, it was a bit of a departure from Lauren, of course, because she was a fairly serious gal, but it was always a blast for me to get to do it. Like, anytime I get to do some comedy, I love it, because I really, really love comedy. Yeah. That's my most serious answer.
Hi. This question is from my best friend who couldn't make it today, but is probably a bigger fan than I am. She wants to know, how are you most dissimilar from your characters on the show?
Are we least like them? Is that
Yeah.
how are we most dissimilar? Well, Lauren's really smart. Like, really smart, though. Like, I think she's the smartest person in the world, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Like, clearly the most intelligent person that ever happened. And I am up there, but not there.
I mean, to portray someone, you have to be really close. So, I mean, like, you're maybe third. I mean, there's like
There was
Stephen
Lauren.
Hawking.
Stephen Hawking,
No,
and
like
then-
Lauren, obviously.
And then Steven.
And then Steven.
Stevie.
But like, it was like Lord Steven.
Stephen. I mean, Einstein's dead, so he doesn't qualify.
No, and then Zozers.
And then others.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you least like?
Yeah. I don't know. How am I least like Bo, guys?
Well, you don't suck our energy. Really.
That's true. That is true.
Don't have sex with complete strangers in bathrooms.
Not anymore.
No. Those days are over.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
For me, I guess, yeah. I mean, Dyson's just such a stick in the mud sometimes. And like, sure, I can be a little moody and broody from time
He's
to
way more
time.
earnest than you are, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, you're not an earnest.
No, I'm not.
Kind of by nature. Like, you're freer. No, I mean, you're truly freer. Like, you're such a free kind of, you're a bird.
Yeah, you're a little free bird.
You're like a,
I'm a griffin.
I always think of Chris as
Take it
more of
off.
a golden retriever, actually.
More of a what?
Golden retriever.
Golden.
right?
This was actually Dyson's inner monologue in all the scenes, which is why he looked so tense, because he was just holding on to this. Just don't be a goofball. Don't be Scooby. You're not Scooby. You're Dyson, 1,000-year-old wolf warrior. Don't be Scooby.
See what I mean?
I do like the Scooby.
You also do a cool thing with your voice when you do Dyson. That's different.
Yeah, something like that.
Because really, my voice is more like I put on a real good act when I come down here to you guys.
Contrary to anyone who saw Paul and I out last night, I don't drink as much as Tamsin does.
Oh, Bex is really funny. I don't think I am that funny in real life. Yeah, actually, I'm quite similar to Bex in lots of ways. And if you'd seen me out drinking last night, you would have thought that.
I
didn't have
think
the
you're
arseless
more
chat for last night.
reliable than Bex. Probably.
Yeah. Well, I think Vex is quite, well, in his own little way, he does get his work done. He does get, yeah.
Your child has survived this far, so you obviously, the baby killer, you managed to suppress the baby killer instead.
Yes, this is true. I'm not a baby killer. There is one thing.
That's good. Thanks. Okay, next question.
I would just like to apologize in advance for how serious and personal my question is.
How serious the question is.
No, it's the same question. It's
I
okay.
love it.
Okay, go. Hit us.
Came with a preface.
What is your favorite or go-to dance move?
Jazz hands.
I'm gonna do mine for you.
Okay, we might as well just all do them.
I do it.
They all start really well and then just evolve into jazz hands. But who doesn't like a jazz hand, you know? It's like a party starter.
I have a theme on the jazz hands. I like the guns. I like it, but yeah.
Yeah, you do the
Well, mine needs a partner because mine was I learned it when I was taking Cuban dance movement with my parents. Right there. Come on. Right?
Fair warning, I don't need
We'll do it right here. Okay, we'll go a little slow. Ready? So it's the push away. Then it's the bring in. So back to back. Then I kind of shimmy through.
He does do it for reals as well. I've seen him do that
Nicely
lots of
done.
times.
Yes.
Go on.
I know. I've been trying to master the Roger Rabbit and Running Man for years. I can't do them. I'm not much of a dancer. I like line dancing a lot. That I'm good at. But I usually, at like a wedding or something, I awkwardly dance. I end up doing a lot of this. A lot of snapping.
Well, add a bit of this now.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, next question.
Sorry. Okay. I first want to say, Chris and Paul, I didn't get to say bye to either of you in Walk of Fame, so that's me saying bye now because I said bye to everybody else. Question: what kind of legacy would you like Lost Girl to leave in 5 years? Like when someone talks about the show, what do you want to be most remembered?
I mean, I think yes.
Well
yes.
said.
And also, I think, also, we got it.
We have the best PR agent ever.
Oh, don't
Just
say
need
that.
a little
Okay,
babble fish in our ear right now to figure out it's genius.
Just the legacy of how the show explored and presented acceptance. And I hope that new audiences find Lost Girl and, feel the impact of the show then in the whatever world we're living in at the time. So it's going to be an interesting legacy. It's going to be interesting to see.
That's pretty perfectly said. Yep.
And our fearless leader.
I had help, though. I had help from the crowd. Anybody?
Well, I was going to ask the dance question, but that got stolen. So I want to say thanks for coming out also. So y'all had a lot of props, and I know Zoe can't handle a stethoscope. But did anyone else up there have any trouble with, mastering any props, weapons, anything like that?
Mastering props, the fucking boomerang.
Oh, yeah. I still have a little scar on my wrist from that for a long time.
What? This is why I don't like doing stunts with you or fights. It's the worst. Like when they'd be like, oh yeah, you fight scene with Chris. I'm like, all right, sweet. And you could just go loops on you. And then you, I was so worried that I'd hurt you.
No, we did good.
I know, we did.
I'm trying to think of props. Okay,
Well,
props.
you have to understand,
Fine,
Rachel
minutes.
Scarson is one of the most beautiful and intelligent women I've ever met, but also
But-
extraordinarily clumsy. So this was her.
Here we go.
Here we go. As I had my shirt off on the edge of the roof about to jump off, she was the brave soul, or Tamsin was, fighting the Rakshasa, right?
Rakshasa.
So this is Rachel. She's got her boomerang. The Rakshasa's right in front of her. She's got to get it dead in the eye. She's only got one shot, and...
And the worst part was they only had one boomerang. So not only did I throw it off the side of a building down by like a school, but then some poor AD had to run all the flights of stairs downstairs, get the boomerang, bring it all the way up. In my defense, I was throwing it at a non-existent shadowy figure. It could have been anywhere.
She was using the distraction tool of pretending to look at it.
Like when I said, let's get tanked at the end of that scene, I really meant it.
Anybody else?
The sigh.
I think you've stumped them. We probably need to go to the next question.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
right,
try.
that was
Let's
the
try and
question.
get through all of the questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
All right,
Speed
Here we go.
answers.
Firstly, I want to say thank you all for staying so late. I work in the vendor area and I have missed you every day until now, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Secondly, I've been waiting to embarrass myself, Chris, by telling you I intended to try and ask you out on a date on Friday, and so not getting picked for that dance kind of broke my heart. Anyway,
Can you?
I totally forgive you. Anyway, I wanted to say, or ask you guys, what is a great lesson that you learned either from your characters or from each other?
From our characters or from each other, what is the greatest lesson we've learned? Or one of the greatest.
Well, Paul and Chris are so much older than me that they really shared a lot of wisdom.
I can say honestly from working with Anna,
Yes.
like
No, seriously, I know what he's gonna say, and it's
total
yes, this
professional
is it.
responsibility and like respecting the work of, because a lot of, we come at it from different ways, and she had such a mountain of work to do every day that it was a beautiful journey to watch her go on, learning how to be a true lead of a show.
Yeah, being a lead
Yeah.
of a show is a really big deal, and it's a big job, and I truly don't think there is another lead on any other show that could have handled it as gracefully and as humbly
Yeah.
as this person right
No,
here.
it's so true.
totally.
She taught us all.
Thank you guys. Well, I got to work with you guys every day. So you made it easy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't spell
It's
that
another $40 there. Points for me.
Okay, I think we have like 19 seconds.
Okay.
What's your most memorable moment from DragonCon this weekend?
Oh my gosh.
The panels.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah, the panels.
All these panels.
Well, this
Yeah, the panels, yeah. The panels are most memorable.
And meeting you guys, like honestly, it's.
Yeah, we don't get to see, we haven't all been together like this since October 1st,
Yeah.
which was the last day we wrapped Lost Girl Forever, which was, I think it's fair to say, probably one of the most emotional days a lot of us have ever had.
Yeah.
And so it's because of you guys, and it's not even a iffy, it's actually because of you guys that we all get to see each other again.
Yeah, so thank you.
Rachel,
Yes.
what's your favorite one-liner?
Sorry?
What is your favorite Tamsin one-liner?
Tamsin one-liner.
Favorite Tamsin?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be eat a sack of tits, but actually, because when the show premiered, we were live tweeting. We all had this like group text going on, and it got so out of control. Like even Anna was saying tits. That was great. That was very fun.
I think that's now my favorite line. Even Anna said tits.
Okay, Okay, let's be quick, come on.
All right, my question is, who's the biggest prankster on the show, and what's the best prank they've ever pulled?
I'm gonna hand the baton down.
Maybe Paul too.
First couple seasons it was me, but then Paul got given some scorpion peppers from a fan in Toronto. Thank you so much, whoever that was. No, that he just went on a
First of
pepper
all, though,
rampage.
you and I were in on the first one. We were, with Luke.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Okay,
then
so we're.
he was allergic to the pepper. We had beers in the trailer, and Luke was like just of drinking age, and he was like, you know, being cool, and he's sitting there with the beer, and he takes a sip of it, and he's like,
I remember.
and it's like a Corona.
I was hiding. Remember, I was hiding.
He couldn't,
I was
he
trying
couldn't
to, I
hack
couldn't
it.
keep a straight face.
So he takes a sip of it, and he's like, this beer's really spicy. It's like, what kind of beer is this? And like, he's drinking, trying to be cool. He's over like peeing his pants. Well, then Luke's lip starts like exploding like this, and his like face is going like rashy red. And then Paul and I are like, oh shit, oh shit.
Are you alright?
So then we're like putting yogurt on his face.
He just moved over yogurt on his face.
I know. That's why like I can't be mad about being peppered because I totally deserved it.
That was fun because we like.
Yeah, we took photos of it.
And I was taking pictures. I'm like, this is awesome.
Anyway, my thing was on the last day of a set is that I had like a Russian roulette challenge. So I basically had a bunch of melons and fruit, and half of them were loaded with the scorpion pepper, and the other half weren't.
Okay, two more.
We have to wrap it up. We want to get your question.
Very quick.
It's my favorite story.
It sounds as though the consensus is Paul, and they're telling us we have to go, so.
Wait, no, so quick.
Two more, hurry up. We'll do really fast.
Hi. I love the show, and one of my favorite parts is the special effects. I was wondering how much of it is done with CGI and how much is practical effects?
My face powers and wings are CGI.
Yeah.
Chris is acting as CGI.
That's right.
Nobody's powers are real, that's right. Okay.
Nothing Luke actually comes out of Anna's mouth.
Yeah. She and the eyes are fake. The charm is real.
Yeah.
Okay, very last question, very quickly.
Hi, my name's Kaylee. Quick note, Zoe, your arms are ripped. You like, I was dying during the photo op. I love you. Sorry. I was wondering what your guys' favorite action pose was.
Oh, they can do them, maybe.
That can be our goodbye. That can be our goodbye stance. Sure you do. Come on, stick a needle in my butt. Because mine is like this.
And on that note,
Thank you for having us, DragonCon. We love you.
Thank you guys.
thank you so much
And
for
we'll
coming,
see you down the
everybody.
road.
We really love you so much.
Love you guys.
Paul's going back to the Walk of Fame. He wants everyone to know.
If anybody missed me, I'll come back for an hour because I wasn't here this morning.